Wow, I'm getting old. Well, I tell you what, all my life, people used to tell me, don't get old. Getting old's terrible. You just don't want to get old. I'm going to tell you, honestly, I'm finding it pretty friggin' awesome. I'm rocking it, absolutely. One of the things I found out about getting older is the threat of life in prison. It just ain't the same, is it? After all, you get 3 hots in a cot. I will tell you, sex is going to be a little different. More frequent, however you want to look at it, it's going to be different. So when I was younger, as you get older, there's a lot of features that you didn't have when you were younger. And they have microwaves now. When I was a kid, if you were hungry, you had to wait for food. I mean, I've made it this far. My health is pretty good. My vision's good. My hearing's good. My memory is excellent. At least I haven't heard or seen or remember otherwise. So as I get older, my eyesight, I already did that one, never mind. Memory's great. So I've gotten to that point in life where every public establishment I've ever been to, I know where the bathroom's at. That's important stuff right there. Not only can I tell you the cleanliness of that bathroom, I can also tell you the kind of toilet paper they use, what the quality is. And I'm going to give you a little tip. If they give you 1 ply, take twice as much and fold it. Now who's winning? So my daughter and I were at a store a couple weeks ago, and she stops and she looks at me and she says, "Dad, did you just walk past the restroom without stopping?" I just looked at her and I said, "Depends." Now, I have had to stop wearing the crotchless Depends. They might be sexy as hell, but they are not effective at all. You know, when I was younger, I had to be the guru of technology. The older generation would bring me their technology and say, "Here, figure it out." I had to figure it out. Now I am the older generation. I take my technology to the younger generation and say, "Here, figure it out." Well, I have this one kid up the street. He's Gen Z. Every once in a while, he comes by, and he helps me out with my technology. And a couple weeks ago, I had messed my phone up so bad, I was embarrassed to even hand it to him. And he comes by, and I hand it to him, and he looks at it for about 2 seconds, and he's like, "What kind of porn were you trying to find?" I'm like, "MILF? How's your mom doing?" So, speaking of sex, since we're on the topic, I'll tell you what, as I've gotten older, sex has gotten a whole lot better. When I was younger, if you found that place where you could have sex, you were poking and hoping. You were basically just dicking around. Well, now you've gotten older, it's a whole lot more relaxed. You can stop for that cramp. And you might actually not miss a beat, you might catch a beat. So I did get called out for my performance back a while ago. I was told that I only lasted for a minute. I looked at her and I thought to myself, I didn't want to say this out loud, I thought to myself, I was like, "Well, you were holding that stopwatch the whole daggum time, and there was a little bit of anxiety." My response was maybe a little more appropriate. I'm like, baby, we were doing it doggy style. That's more like 7 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you, this was the official doggy style, not the doggy style where I sit up and beg and she rolls over and plays dead. Thank you. You've been a great crowd. That was my time.